Anthony Michael Bourdain was an American celebrity chef, author, and travel documentarian who starred in programs focusing on the exploration of international culture, cuisine, and the human condition. Bourdain was a 1978 graduate of the Culinary Institute of America and a veteran of a number of professional kitchens in his long career, which included many years spent as executive chef at Brasserie Les Halles in Manhattan. He first became known for his best-selling book Kitchen Confidential: Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly. His first food and world travel television show, A Cook's Tour, ran for 35 episodes on the Food Network in 2002 and 2003. In 2005, he began hosting the Travel Channel's culinary and cultural adventure programs Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations and The Layover. In 2013, he began a 3-season run as a judge on The Taste, and concurrently switched his travelogue programming to CNN to host Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. Though best known for his culinary writings and television presentations, along with several books on food and cooking and travel adventures, Bourdain also wrote both fiction and historical nonfiction. On June 8, 2018, Bourdain committed suicide while on location in France for Parts Unknown. Anthony Bourdain was born June 25, 1956 in New York City and was the older of 2 sons born to Pierre and Gladys Bourdain. Although Bourdain was not raised in a specified religion, his father was Catholic and his mother was Jewish. Bourdain stated that even though considered Jewish by the teachings of Judaism, "I've never been in a synagogue. I don't believe in a higher power. But that doesn't make me any less Jewish, I don't think." Bourdain also stated that his family was not religious. At the time of Bourdain's birth, his father was a salesman at a New York City camera store as well as a floor manager at a record store. Pierre Bourdain later became an executive for Columbia Records, and Gladys Bourdain was a staff editor at the New York Times. Bourdain's paternal grandparents were French. His paternal grandfather emigrated from Arcachon to New York following World War I. Bourdain's father spent summers in France as a boy and grew up speaking French. Bourdain spent most of his childhood in Leonia, New Jersey. In a 2014 interview, Bourdain talked about how in the 1960s, after seeing films, he would go to a restaurant afterwards with friends and discuss the film. In his youth, Bourdain was a member of the Boy Scouts of America. Bourdain wrote that his love of food was kindled in his youth while on a family vacation in France, when he tried his first oyster on a fisherman's boat. He graduated from the Dwight Englewood School, an independent coeducational college preparatory day school in Englewood, New Jersey, in 1973, then enrolled at Vassar College but dropped out after 2 years. He worked in seafood restaurants in Provincetown, Massachusetts, while attending Vassar, which inspired his decision to pursue cooking as a career. Bourdain attended the Culinary Institute of America, graduating in 1978. From there he went on to run various restaurant kitchens in New York City, including the Supper Club, 1 Fifth Avenue, and Sullivan's. In 1998, Bourdain became executive chef at Brasserie Les Halles. Based in Manhattan, at the time the brand had additional restaurants in Miami, Washington, D.C., and Tokyo. Bourdain remained executive chef there for many years, and, even when no longer formally employed at Les Halles, maintained a relationship with the restaurant, which described him in January 2014 as their chef at large. Les Halles closed in 2017, after filing for bankruptcy. Bourdain's book Kitchen Confidential: Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly, a New York Times bestseller, was an expansion of his 1999 New Yorker article, Don't Eat Before Reading This, a prequel to the book, Medium Raw, A Bloody Valentine to the World of Food and the People Who Cook, was published in 2010. He wrote 2 more best-selling nonfiction books, A Cook's Tour, an account of his food and travel exploits around the world, written in conjunction with his first television series of the same title, and The Nasty Bits, another collection of essays centered on food. His additional books include Anthony Bourdain's Les Halles Cookbook, The Culinary Mysteries Bone in the Throat and Gone Bamboo, a hypothetical historical investigation, Typhoid Mary, an urban historical, and No Reservations, Around the World on